Today, we're talking about books that are literally worth more than most houses. Specifically, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive first edition books ever sold. We're talking millions of dollars, folks. We're going to dive into the histories of these books, learn why they're so valuable, and maybe, just maybe, imagine what it would be like to hold one in our hands. So buckle up, bookworms, because we're about to go on a wild ride through literary history. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with a bang, because our number one spot goes to none other than Leonardo da Vinci. We're talking about Da Vinci's Codex Leicester, a scientific journal filled with his handwritten musings, theories, and even some sketches. This is Leonardo da Vinci, the original Renaissance man we're talking about. His contributions to art, science, and engineering are unparalleled. The Codex Leicester is a glimpse into the mind of a genius, with his thoughts on everything from hydraulic engineering to the properties of light. It's like stepping into a time machine and witnessing the birth of modern science. Sold in 1994 for a cool $30.8 million, the Codex Leicester is currently the most expensive book ever sold. Its value is not just in its age, but in the wealth of knowledge it contains. It was purchased by Bill Gates, who has since made it available for public viewing. It's Da Vinci's iconic mirror writing, his beautiful illustrations, and the sheer historical significance of owning something touched by the hand of a master. This manuscript is a treasure trove of human ingenuity and creativity. It's a reminder that the most valuable things in life aren't always the shiniest or the newest. Sometimes they are the ones that have stood the test of time and continue to inspire us. Coming in at number 2 is a document so important it shaped the course of Western civilization. We're talking about the Magna Carta. You know, that little document from 1215 that basically told the king he wasn't above the law? Yeah, that one. Specifically, we're talking about a 1297 copy of the Magna Carta, which sold for a whopping $21.3 million in 2007. This copy of the Magna Carta is one of only 17 surviving copies from that time period. It's a tangible link to a pivotal moment in history, a time when the idea of individual rights and liberties was first taking root. To hold this document is to hold a piece of the foundation upon which modern democracy is built. From legal documents, we move on to something a little more divine, something that transcends the mundane and touches the spiritual. At number 3, we have the Gospels of Henry the Lion, a 12th century illuminated manuscript that's as beautiful as it is historically significant. This manuscript is a true gem of medieval art and literature. Imagine a book so lavishly decorated, so intricately detailed, that it looks more like a work of art than a religious text. Each page is a testament to the skill and devotion of the artists who created it. This masterpiece of Romanesque art is filled with vibrant colors, gold leaf, and stunning illustrations that bring the stories of the Gospels to life. The use of gold leaf adds a divine glow to the pages, making the illustrations almost come alive. In 1983, this masterpiece was sold for $11.7 million, a testament to its artistic and historical value. The sale price reflects not just its rarity, but also the immense cultural significance it holds. Henry the Lion, the Duke of Saxony, who commissioned this book, was a major patron of the arts. His support for such works helped preserve and promote the rich cultural heritage of his time. It's a reminder that even in the midst of political turmoil, art and beauty can flourish. The Gospels of Henry the Lion stand as a beacon of hope and creativity in a world often fraught with conflict. Hold on to your binoculars, folks, because our next stop takes us to the skies. At number 4, we have John James Audubon's masterpiece, The Birds of America. This first edition, sold in 2010 for a soaring $11.5 million, features over 400 life-size illustrations of North American birds, each one meticulously painted by Audubon himself. Audubon traveled across America for years, observing and documenting birds in their natural habitats. He then painstakingly recreated them on paper, capturing their vibrant colors, intricate patterns, and even their unique personalities. The Birds of America is not just a book, it's a testament to the power of observation and the beauty of the natural world. It's enough to make you want to grab your binoculars and head outside. From the Americas, we journey across the Atlantic to England, where we encounter a literary giant at number 5, Geoffrey Chaucer, and his iconic work, The Canterbury Tales. Picture this, a group of pilgrims, each with their own story to tell, embarking on a pilgrimage to Canterbury Cathedral. A first edition of this literary treasure, dating back to the 14th century, fetched a cool $7.5 million in 1998. The Canterbury Tales isn't just a collection of stories, it's a landmark in English literature. Chaucer's vivid characters, his satirical wit, and his masterful use of language have captivated readers for centuries. To hold a first edition of the Canterbury Tales is to hold a piece of literary history. Now, let's talk about the bard, the man himself, William Shakespeare. At number 6, we have a book that needs no introduction, The First Folio. This isn't just any Shakespeare book, it's the book that brought together 36 of his plays, including classics like Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet. Without the First Folio, published in 1623, some of Shakespeare's most famous works might have been lost forever. In 2001, a copy of the First Folio was sold for $6.1 million, a testament to Shakespeare's enduring legacy. It's a reminder that great art transcends time and continues to resonate with audiences centuries later. Get ready for a history lesson, because at number 7 we have a book that literally changed the world, the Gutenberg Bible. Before the printing press, books were painstakingly copied by hand, making them rare and incredibly expensive. But in the 15th century, Johannes Gutenberg came along and invented a little something that would revolutionize the world, the printing press. One of these first editions, a testament to the power of innovation and the spread of knowledge, was sold for $5.4 million in 1987. It's a reminder that the most valuable books aren't always the oldest or the most ornate. Sometimes they're the ones that change the course of history. From the ancient to the modern, at number 8, we have a book that proves the magic of storytelling is alive and well, The Tales of Beadle the Bard by J.K. Rowling. This book is not just any ordinary book, it's a piece of literary history that bridges the gap between the magical and the real world. We're talking about a very special copy of Beadle the Bard, one that's handwritten and illustrated by J.K. Rowling herself. Each page is a work of art, filled with intricate details and Rowling's unique touch. This one-of-a-kind book was auctioned off for a staggering $3.98 million in 2007, with the proceeds going to Rowling's charity, Lumos. The auction was a significant event, drawing attention from collectors and fans worldwide. The book itself is a treasure trove of wizarding fairy tales, adding another layer to the Harry Potter universe. Each story within its pages offers a glimpse into the folklore of the wizarding world, enriching the lore that fans have come to love. It's a reminder that even in a world dominated by technology, the magic of a handwritten story can still capture our hearts and minds. The tactile experience of turning the pages and seeing the ink on paper brings a sense of nostalgia and wonder. The Tales of Beadle the Bard is a testament to the power of books to transport us to magical worlds. It shows how stories can ignite our imagination and take us on journeys beyond our wildest dreams. And it shows how storytelling can make a real difference in the lives of others. Through the simple act of sharing a story, we can connect with one another and create lasting memories. Fasten your seatbelts, because we're travelling back in time to the medieval era for number 9, the Northumberland Bestiary. A bestiary is like a medieval encyclopedia of animals, but with a twist. We're talking mythical creatures, fantastical beasts, and all sorts of creatures that would make even the bravest knight think twice before venturing into the forest. The Northumberland Bestiary, created in the 13th century, is a stunning example of this genre, filled with vibrant illustrations and descriptions of both real and imagined animals. This incredible manuscript, a testament to the power of imagination and the human fascination with the unknown, was sold for $2.7 million in 1990. It's a reminder that even in our modern world, there's still room for a little bit of magic and mystery. And we end our journey with a familiar friend, John James Audubon, and his breathtaking Birds of America. Another first edition of this masterpiece, featuring hundreds of life-size illustrations of North American birds, was sold for $2.5 million in 2005. The Birds of America is more than just a book. It's a work of art, a scientific document, and a timeless celebration of the diversity and splendor of the avian world. It's a reminder that even in a world increasingly dominated by technology, there's still something magical about holding a book in your hands. Well, there you have it, folks. The top 10 most expensive first edition books ever sold. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. And be sure to let us know in the comments down below which of these rare books you'd love to have in your collection.